So a lot of you guys have been asking this question. I thought it'd be about time to give my 2 cents and be having a little bit of a discussion with you guys about it. And that is, can the server Nostalrius Elysium just shut down again? And obviously, as you guys know, Nostalrius shut down in April of this year. This is a long time ago now. It was like, what, 8 months ago. They're coming back now, and it begs the question, can they just shut down again? And before I start, I have a couple points for you guys to talk about, and what do I think? Now, obviously, I think that there's always a chance that it can shut down. Of course, there's always a chance. I think it's less likely this time. However, I want to start the video off with this: is that you should live for the present, as you may not live at all. And what I mean by that is, sometimes if you don't take the plunge and you know you don't live like now, it's okay to like think of the future and think of your goals, right, and think of the past and reflect on your past. But I think a lot of people in life sometimes ignore the middle area, and that's the present time, and they seem to just miss out on a lot of things. They miss out on the good times, they miss out on the memories that you can reflect on in the past, right? That can potentially become your past. And it saddens me when I see and read. It's like, oh, I would love to play on Nostalrius, but I don't know if I'm gonna lose my characters, or I'd love to play on Nostalrius, but I don't know if the server's gonna get shut down. But it's like, if you live your life like that, how are you gonna experience anything? Because nothing in life is ever a done deal where it's guaranteed for you to just last forever. Shit, even World of Warcraft, the retail game, can shut down one day, and you can lose everything. Tap into other MMOs. It's gonna happen to World of Warcraft one day. So you can't just live like that forever. And that's the main point I want to get across is, even if it shuts down today or tomorrow or next year, I'm still going to have a blast. And no, I don't think it's going to get shut down tomorrow or next year. But it's just an example. But regardless, I'm gonna enjoy my time again on the server, and I enjoyed my time originally on Nostalrius last year, and all of you guys that are watching the video who played on Nos probably do as well, and that's why you're coming back, is because you enjoyed those good times and you want to experience it again, regardless of how long it lasts. And that's just the point I wanted to get across first. And the first point is there's three major points I want to talk about in the video about the server shutdown. And the first one is there is a lot of effort, guys, going on for the server, as you guys can tell. There is months of effort being put into this. Valkyrie's putting a lot of effort into this. Most of the NOS team is putting much effort into this. And let's start with the NOS team. First of all, you got like most of the staff is Nostalrius. Like it's probably like 75% of the staff's Nostalrius. Why the hell would they put all this time again if they knew the server was going to shut down? So there's got to be something that we don't know. They put so much free time into this that it's ridiculous. They don't get paid for it. It's out of their spare time, out of their social life. They take time out of this. They don't get paid for it. They have a real life. They have a job. So why would the fuck would they spend all their time again on this if they knew it was going to get shut down? So there's got to be something that we don't know, and that leads to the other thing, the Valkyrie team, right? Valkyrie teams up with Nost. What, if you don't know what Valkyrie is, Valkyrie WoW was the server that Nost kind of gave the keys to the car to, so you will. Valkyrie had a Russian server originally for years, and then they a couple months ago they made an international English server called Elysium, and that's what they're naming the new server off of. Why the hell would they team up with Nostalrius if they thought they were just going to get shut down again? So there had to have been some assurance we don't know about, and I don't know we'll ever know about. I can make some educated guesses, but I think for the most part that there are some assurances behind the scenes, and that gives me some hope. It should give you guys hope and understanding as well. Why would these teams work together? Why would they spend so many hours again? Why would they do all of this work if they knew they were going to get shut down? It doesn't make much sense. Especially after the first time. Now you may be thinking, oh, private servers always have a chance to shut down. Yeah, but this is a special case. This special case, we had the big shutdown. So there had to have been something behind the scenes, I think, to assure the Valkyrie team and assure the NOS team to come back and work on this again. And that's the first point I want to get across, is there's just so much fucking effort putting into this, guys. Why? You know what I mean? Why? And I think we'll never know why, but I think that it's a good sign. Number two, the Blizzard blowback. Man, after the first time they shut down, Blizzard looked like the evil empire hunting down the Jedis from Return of the Jedi. They looked like, even though that they had every right to shut down the server, and they had every right, guys. It's their fucking game, their IP. They have every right to do whatever they want with it, right? But man, did they look like the bad guys? Let's be honest. They looked like Sauron from Lord of the Rings. They looked like just some evil corporate empire shutting down people's fun. Non-profit server. Nobody's getting any profits for this, and we're just trying to experience the good days. And Blizzard just shuts it down, regardless of the implications and the IP rules and the claiming the ID for the game and everything in the laws. They did look bad in the end, and it makes you wonder if they do it again, how bad is it going to look? And guys, there is already publicity on this. If you look in the past few days since the announcement, there has been at least 10 websites, including IGN, covering Nostalrius' return. And they even asked Blizzard for comment on the post, on the IGN article. It's crazy because there's already so much publicity, and the server's not even up yet. And I think that's a good sign. It's a good thing. But it makes you wonder, Blizzard's going to be back in the spotlight again if they shut down the server. And yeah, they're probably going to want to make sure they have the rights for the game still and probably send C&D letters. But I'm sure in the meeting room somewhere at Blizzard headquarters, they're like, hey, if we do this again, what's a good... we don't want to look like, evil. They don't want to look bad. There's media fallback for this, for sure. So that's the second point I want to get across. Is there going to be Blizzard blowback from this? The first time was pretty bad. Imagine the second time. There's going to be so many more people on this server and this coming up one. So it's going to be interesting to see. And the third and final point I want to get across is there seems to be a Russian connection. Now, a lot of people are confused on this. The servers, guys, are not hosted in Russia. They are hosted in France again. I just want to make that clear for anybody watching the video. Seems to be a lot of people with misinformation. Server's not located in Russia. It's definitely located in France 100%. And it's hosted by OVH again. Just pretty much the same song and dance that Nostalrius already did. Hosted OVH, hosted in France. However, this time it's a bit different. There's rumors going around that the owners of Elysium that are hosting the server themselves live in Russia. So you have people living in Russia that are using France as the host. Now, this is the thing that's interesting. Now, Ithlian, an ex-NOS staff member that went to the Blizzard meeting, confirmed these rumors on his stream. Now that's not like completely confirmed because he's not part of the Elysium team, but it's a pretty good sign. I mean, now after I think about it, I need to think about it for a while. It's like, Russian. Valkyrie WoW. Valkyrie WoW had a Russian server for years, so this is, even if it's not confirmed, I mean, I think you could put two and two together. That's probably true. I mean, even though they're probably not going to come out and say it, but let's be honest. They held a Russian server for years. They probably live in Russia. They probably do. They live there. It's probably true. So I can't confirm it, and it's mostly rumors, but I think you can put two and two together. And if it is true, I think it's a good sign because, let's face it, it's harder jurisdiction than France. There's less, relations with U.S. and Russia, and I'm not a lawyer. I'm not up to date with the laws or anything. But obviously, I would assume that it's harder for the Blizzard to deal with people living in Russia than France. But we'll see. But of course, there's always a chance the server's going to get shut down, guys. But I don't think it's as likely as last time. I think they learned some lessons from last time. And again, it's not the same people owning the server. It's not Damon and Viper anymore. It's completely new, different people. So you don't know what's going to happen. And don't forget, too, Valkyrie WoW has been up and running. Was up and running for years. Under a Russian server. So they had C&D letters before. They know the drill. They know what to do. I trust them. We'll see what happens. But even if I get to spend a year or two with Nostalrius again, I'm happy. But I think in the future it looks bright, and I don't think there's room for panicking and saying, "Oh, I don't want to play on the server because it's going to get shut down." I think you will have. I think if you say that, you're making a mistake. I think you should enjoy it as you can. And while I don't think that it's a guarantee that the server's never going to get shut down, I think there's a small chance, as always. But I think, like I said, future looks bright. I don't think that it's going to come anytime soon. Could be wrong, but I think these reasons and these are just my thinking that I don't think that the server is going to go anywhere anytime soon. And worst case scenario, I think the shutdown probably wouldn't happen until years in advance, or maybe like next year if the server gets so big that they may have to shut it down to make their own legacy servers. And at the end of the day, that's what I want. Is hopefully Blizzard makes legacy servers, and the bigger these servers are, the bigger chance and bigger, bigger in the media this shit gets, and that just puts a effect on Blizzard, puts a force on Blizzard to get the ball rolling and give us what we want. But thanks for watching as always, guys, and of course, I'll see you guys next time.